I welcome you all to this year's General Conference session. And I appreciate you for your unswerving effort to bring more souls into our fold. You need to do more because we need to gain more souls. Well, I know that we still have a lot of work to do in all the continents of the world. Anyways, we must not relent in our effort as we go. Now I declare this conference home as one of my thoughts. Rumelu Ukuluku.
To steal, to kill, and to destroy.
Azota, let me have.
Melu Alusiferi.
To the king of this world.
As you all know, I am Azota, the officer in charge of technology in the whole world. Since the beginning of the 28th century, advancement has come to the production and the usage of technological devices. This has greatly increased in number. We have made so many devices and gadgets. Though these devices were created through the wisdom and the knowledge of the Holy One, I have substituted these devices for every daily needs of man. Their iPads, their phones, their internet connectivity are now more important than their life. I have caused distractions in the heart of the elect. They are distracted. They have abandoned the authority in the word given to them by the Holy One. And because they think they could get it from their devices, of which that was an illusion. As good as these devices are, I have recorded an increase in the rate of sin committed through these devices. I gave them cheap phones, cheap internet charge, so that they could get stuck in their mobile phones and cable TV. They tell lies, watch pornography, cheat one another, chat endlessly, even during their church services. You know, when they are distracted, they won't know anything about the truth. I have shut their eyes and their hearts against the truth. And because of this, I replaced it with lies. Above all, anytime anyone calls their attention to this, they will rather bring up excuses and reasons for their actions. I have cheated them. Oh great Lucifer, we have won the hearts of everyone.
Rumelu Alusiferi.
To the king of this world.
Does anyone have any question to ask Azota?
Great Lucifer, it was a good report from Azota, but he did not give us the statistical analysis of his sojourn. He did not tell us the number of nations and generations he has brought to our fold.
Do you mean statistical records? We have recorded great number of people who lost their lives on the road. Why? Because they were so engrossed with their phones. Also, we have high percentage of those who do not have the word of the Holy One again. We deceive them to think that if they have it in different versions on their devices, they could access it everywhere. But that is a great deceit. We have preoccupied their hearts with a lot of goodies. I mean social media platforms. And this runs every day round the clock. We have taken their time, caught their attention, and we have taken their lives. Oh, great Lucifer, this is the report of my great surgeon.
That was a good report from Azota. I shall empower you the more. I shall. Alright, let me have you. Peruse Azar.
Romelu Alusuferi.
To the King of this world.
Oh, great Lucifer, as you honor, I am Peruzaza. I have been empowered to be in charge of fashion and beauty of the daughters of Eve. Through our activities, we have been able to bring many down to our fold. Of all the clothes manufacturing companies in the whole world, I can tell you categorically that we control over 80% of them.
Wow.
We give them new styles and cuts. And with this, we have our styles in the market. Young ladies no longer wear decent clothes. They see it as old fashion. Both married and single, young and old. In fact, mankind of every category now wear provocative dresses. The guys look hot. The ladies look sexy. We make them expose their body to attract the opposite sex. And through this, we lure them to sin ignorantly. They have forgotten that cause is any man who made any of these one to sin is part of the word of the Holy One. What am I even saying? That Holy One. Great Lucifer. On the beauty path. Hi, Peruzaza. I've been able to confuse and make them think that they are not beautiful enough until they apply powders, lipsticks of different color, eyelashes, pencils of different thickness, artificial nails, and many other. They have forgotten that they are fearfully and wonderfully made. Great Lucifer, we make them spend hours on dressing and makeups, but we make it very difficult for them to sit with the word of that Holy One. They never remember his command that said that their ornament should be moderate and their utmost attention should be on their inward man rather than the outer man, which will perish. These and many more are the exploits we have, O great Lucifer.
That was a wonderful report from Peruzaza. Thank you so much. It's easy. What do you have to tell us in this conference?
Romelu Alusuferi.
To the King of this world.
I am the agent assigned with me to the corporate and business world of this art. Over the times, we have tried our best to destroy truth, moral standard, and sincerity in daily transactions. From the uneducated people who sell produce in the local market to the corporate executives who manages big companies, we have planted into their heart hatred, cheating, selfishness, excessive gain, and various virtues of our kingdom into their heart. We made them embezzle money, and in fact, they even go to church to pay tithes. They steal to buy a car and also to buy houses, yet they spiritualize it. The young lady who slept with the chairman to gain job, we even go to church to share testimony and also do thanksgiving. We are dealing with them. We have entered the church too. We have made church activities to turn to business enterprise. We have given pastors different subtle ways of stealing from their members. Instead of preaching and teaching, they spend time dancing and raising funds to build developmental projects. In place of building lives, we have encaptured their hearts even to run after building mansions and edifices. We also raise pastors and we equip them with our power so that when they speak, things happen and their congregation grows. And this has served as strength to those who are truly called into the ministry. And in fact, some of them are turning to us. We also cause fights and arguments, even in the congregation of those who have truly made up their mind to serve the Holy One. And this has caused distraction to them when they attend to petty argument and unnecessary issues in the congregation.
Perhaps any difficulty to penetrate their gatherings?
Of course, yes. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. This is what we introduce and we cause dissension and contention in the church. We made the pastors to seek after possessions and positions. And this has made the community to even rise up against their pastors. We also introduce straight doctrines and teachings into the church. Like, once saved, you are forever saved. And this has made a lot of youth even to go into various sins, thinking that they are still working with the Holy One. Oh, great Lucifer, await the coming of your children. Romelu and Lucifer.
To the King of this world.
I'm very impressed with your report, Caesar. Thank you. Great report from this conference. I'm impressed. Ishatoda, what do you have?
Umelu Alusiferi.
To the King
of this world.
I am Ishatoda, and I am in charge of entertainment industry on the earth. I have used my power to gain the attention of billions of youths on the earth. You know the Holy Word says, the glory of the youths is in their strength. Then I tap into the strength and I focused on it. I made them to devote their strength to creating havocs for themselves. Instead of using it to stand for the Holy One. I gave them sweet melodies, alluring lyrics, enticing beats, and different dance steps. I took charge of their gifts and talents. I even sold out our ways to them and made them see it in another ways. I called the dance steps different names that captured their hearts and even made them to dance in their worship places. We organize public and private shows that stimulate sexual feelings. And you know, I have deceived their hearts.
Wow, that's a great job. Is that all you did?
Not all. We made the ladies to dance in scanty clothes seductively. And we made the men to dance with them in their music videos. Therefore, we serve these videos round the television stations that cut across the whole earth, so that one new musical video can get to reach every one of them at the same time through our TV channels.
Wow, that's great.
This we do round the clock every day. Those that watch from their homes, they are carried away. They imagine in their heart. Then we capture them to commit immoralities. They have forgotten that the Holy One does not behold iniquity, be it in word or outward. We made the songs from the throne of the Holy One sound burning and archaic to them. In fact, they have lost interest in this pattern of songs. They come to us anytime they want to compose and arrange the same. We have engaged the media as well. Both radio, print, and especially television in our strategy. Gone were those days when the messages of truth invaded the airflow. Now it is our time.
Yes.
You know why? Just a few of those churches have the financial strength to occupy the air. And those who we allowed are working at our impulse. Because instead of preaching about the Holy One, they speak high of themselves and preach heresies. Self and pride are eating deep into their hearts. Oh, great Lucifer, without mincing words, the Holy One has no space from this angle too. He has lost because you have taken over. Romeo and Lucifer,
to the King of this world.
I'm very happy with you, Ishato, for making the song from the Holy One to sound boring and archaic to their hearts. I shall empower you the more. Be fast. What do you have for us?
Romeo and Lucifer,
To the King of this world.
greetings to you, O great Lucifer. I have the mandate to defile homes all around the world. Of course, the family is the first place that breeds peace. And the reign of the Holy One largely depends on the teachings and trainings a child gets from his father and mother about the Holy One. Home that stands held together produce children that threaten our kingdom. We have caused our spousal unfaithfulness and divorce. Fathers who should lead, protect, and provide for the homes are now hardened alcoholic and abusers. Mothers who should love their husbands and build their homes are become fellow contenders with their husbands. As a result of this, their children seek direction from outside. And guess what? Our agents are out there to give them instructions that will shatter their dreams and destiny. Their pastors are not left out of this. Some pastors beat their wives and they come out as if nothing happens. We have corrupted their services and made their ministries worthless. They do not see this as a sin because it is normal for them.
But what about the millennials? I mean, the young ones. You know they are our target. Don't you have any plans for them?
Definitely. We have turned perfect love to sinful desire and lustful passions. What is meant for the married couple is now readily available for the unmarried. We have corrupted their men and defiled their ladies. And we have our basis, the Bible. For there is no impure, greedy person that will inherit the kingdom of that Holy One. Additionally, we have made giant strides in the mental change of their biological being. Homosexuality and bestiality is becoming the order of the day. Transgender is becoming more alluring. And gay marriages is being approved by most of the countries. And policies are being approved by governments of the world as a civil right of an individual to determine his or her sexual preference.
Alright, what about the newly married? Do you have any plan for them as they start their sojourn in marriage?
Of course, we have plans. The newly married couples are grouped into two. The first category of these people are those who have accepted a compromise to sleep with one another before they get married. And to these ones, their consequences await them. The second category of these people, they are those who are adamant to yield to our biddings. But to this one, it is a matter of time. We'll catch up with them soon. Oh great Lucifer, we have plans for those homes that we have been unable to touch because of their aggressive defense. But very soon, we will get them to our sides and increase our numbers. Romeo and Lucifer,
to the King of this world.
I appreciate you all for those wonderful reports you have all presented. However, you have to do more. I'm now sending you out to desecrate their altars and their gatherings. make them long for money and reward, suck out strength from them. Remember, the only one will start judgment from the church. And if we do that, it means our work should start from there. Let them fall for anything and make them to stand for nothing. Thank you for everything you have done in this conference. Romelu Ukunoku.
To steal, to kill, and to destroy.
Gbàtí Jésù bá dé, yóò kábà ìgbàgbọ́ láyé. Ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ ló máa ti di ìgbàgbé. Ta la bá tọ́ka sí o bí ọmọ Ọlọ́run tí kò tí ì faṣọ àlàwọ̀n yíyẹ rí.
Hey padà o Ísírẹ́lì apẹ̀ idà o.
Jésù ń bọ̀.